I'm a SMB. Yeah, you know me. I'm a SMB. Whipping to the top, dumping bags on bozos. Counting 20x off a DJ YOLO. I'm going crazy, on floors daily. Selling at the top, bet you wish you didn't fade me. Send it up, let it ride, ain't coming down. Big bags make it rain when we come around. Sweep the floors like a goddamn janitor. Hello, G's, we ain't fucking with you amateurs, no. Bitch, you know I ain't selling. All these packs are forever. Yeah, you already know. I'm a SMB. Yeah, blue chip day one with a real OG. I'm a SMB. Yeah, you know me. I'm a SMB.
All right, GM everyone, happy Friday. Hope you guys are having a great start to the day so far, especially for our friends in Asia and everywhere around the world who are celebrating the Lunar New Year festival. I hope you guys had a very, very great time spending time with your loved ones, your friends, your family especially. This is, of course, one of the most iconic festive season for myself personally. And I believe I probably speak on behalf of a very sizable group of our membership as well. It's one of the most wholesome festive seasons throughout the year where family members just get together, especially for, folks who have family members who may be, located all around the world. Individuals usually make an effort to come back and celebrate as one family. But you guess what? The good news is that with internet and with this thing called non-fungible token, we are able to organize our community in such a decentralized fashion, so we don't have to wait for reunion to kind of get our membership together once every year. We do it once every week. So to everyone who is joining us literally for the very, very first time, welcome to the MonkeDAO Town Hall. This is a weekly tradition, something that we've been doing since the very start of MonkeDAO. Well, God knows how long that is. It's literally like 2021. And it feels like 40 years ago. And maybe I'm just not mathing it right. But jokes aside, it's always nice to come together every Friday to run through some of the latest DAO updates. And this week is, of course, a slightly more unique one with some of the updates that we'll be sharing and announcements as well. But most importantly, a big shout out to all our new monkeys. All right, thank you, Chandan. I see you are sharing the Solana Monkey Business Monkey Song link on YouTube. It's very heartening to see that you have it on your bookmark or whatnot. All right, so for everyone wondering, every last Friday of the month, although we're associate and I am, we are literally living in the future. It's 1st February for us. So we are, in the new month, as we would call it. But for the last Friday of the month, we usually host these town halls on X or Twitter, as some of us would still love to call it. And this is usually where we get the opportunity to share the monkey love with the wider community. So hope you guys enjoy it. And without further delay, let's get started with the Town Hall Essential, which is none other than our very iconic banana split. So welcome to the 55th edition of the banana split. I was just looking at this header picture that we use as well. It's just so iconic because there's so many monkeys who flew in for Istanbul, and they took a group photo right in front of the very iconic big cat, which was burned and light up the entire whole figurine by itself, especially across the 2 days. So that was so nice to watch, but even better to see monkeys come together. That is the most heartening one. There were more, but some of them were lazy to come. Understandable, monkeys are always up to monkey business. But you know what? Shout out especially to Jess, Super Simon, of course, who's always out and about across all these events, but also Bibsy or BBs for bringing the flags around as well. It's very easy for us to identify monkeys. Please let me know if you guys can hear me, or is it perhaps a Simon audio thingy. I think I should be all right, but just let me know otherwise. Okay, thank you, Moon. Finally, an honest monkey. Finally, an honest monkey. All right, so that is the 155th edition. Let's dive in a little bit deeper. I was the flag bearer. Yes, it does seem like it, kind of. Shout out to you. Um, just a note, we do have 15 fresh flags that just got shipped to me a couple of weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. I can't remember when it was shipped, but I have a very, very fresh box of monkey flags that I would love to give out to individuals. If you are actually planning to consider starting a new chapter and whatnot, let us know. Or if you believe that you are out and about a lot across various conferences, etc., maybe that is something that you could have it for good use and good purpose, especially. All right, so just reach out to myself, Stro, and we'll be happy to see how we can organize that. All right, Town Hall TLDR. This is the quickest way to get quickly updated around anything and everything that is Town Hall related, monkey related every week. Come into our Discord, use the command !Town Hall TLDR. But the most wholesome way is to really still join us for our Friday 12 p.m. EST. Without fail, we will always be here to share with you all the alpha for the week. All right, and basically all our sessions, all our town hall sessions are also recorded, as you can see right now on X as well. But we do have a YouTube version that we actually have it put on record, and you can also access that very easily through the link that we have linked on our newsletter. All right, so governance update, some words from Jamie. That is a truncated version, but feel free to go check it out. But this is also related to today's announcement that we'll share with everybody as well. Just feel free to go check it out. I think Cersei put out a very nice infographic that aims to simplify at least on what to expect around the governance update that we have transited into. So just take note of that. Right now, as of now, nomination is live. I will chat a little bit about this later on as well. And Monkey RL events. I'm so excited to share with you guys that specific to us in MonkeDAO especially, we have the Singapore Jungle Reunion happening on February 5th. The Philippines committee also came together with a couple of amazing protocols and projects today. They had a huge party where they hosted the very traditional, performances by the Lions and Dragon Dance troupe. It was so wholesome to see. But if you missed it, there are still a couple MonkeDAO related events upcoming. First and foremost is the Jungle Reunion happening on the February 5th. We are working with Cuties and Flojo to put together a very fun event, a healthy reunion, and in a very, very jungly spot. But also there's NFT Paris. I know Jess has been helping us to organize this. She has identified a very nice place, so feel free to go check it out. There is also a bunch of other smaller events upcoming, specific to MonkeDAO as well. I think we have also decided that we will likely make a trip to Hong Kong. So we plan to do something for monkeys in Hong Kong, aside from the SNS social and partners that we are part of right now already. All right. So if you are going to be in Hong Kong for Consensus Hong Kong, especially between the dates of 17th February to 20th February, feel free to join up a link. Let me quickly go and find it right now and send it there. But maybe Simon could be faster than me, but I'm going to take up this challenge. All right, here we go. Here we go. So monkeys at Consensus Hong Kong, and there's also a jungle. Yes, there's another jungle team gathering that is, yes, this is specifically related to NFT Paris. I think Jess just shared the link with us as well. Feel free to go check it out. The Consensus Hong Kong, we haven't set up the Luma yet, but if you will be in town, just join up the link. We'll be organizing more details and sharing it with everybody really soon. Now, aside from that, all Solana-related events, a couple of amazing ones upcoming. Solana Developer Bootcamp, MonkeDAO, Solana Apex, NFT Paris, Consensus Hong Kong, SNS Social and Partners, Solana Hong Kong Summit, ETH Denver, Solana Apex Cape Town. So feel free to go check it out. There's a lot of events upcoming. And not to forget our favorite section of the newsletter, which is featuring monkeys content. Last week, we welcomed this amazing monkey, Lena. She's been, a great partner of ours at MonkeDAO as well. She came out and, did a brief intro of herself. And we have an event that we will be sharing with you guys a little bit. Also, made possible alongside Lena's and her team and her team's help for this. So we'll share with you a little bit more later on as well. But there's one specific post by Solana Poet that looks really, really nice. That monkey. Not sure about you, but monkey content are basically the best content, the most wholesome content on the timeline. And what is better than just seeing monkeys get together? That is literally some of the most wholesome content that you can see. And one of the key ways for us to see the vision of MonkeDAO come to life, or being the premier Web3 country club, is when we are able to bring people together in a decentralized fashion. Why does it all matter when we are all rich AF? Well, that's not true, and that's also not wrong. All right, so there's a couple of meetups happening almost every other month or so, and the challenge to all local ambassadors is let's continue to bring our membership together and spread the monkey spirit. And as we mentioned as well, Bibis and Jazz, they brought the MonkeDAO flag to Istanbul. They were trying to replicate the Superman memes, but I guess that that was a Spider-Man meme. But that I think took on a different shape, and that was featuring them in Istanbul. All right, so feel free to go check it out. Of course, we tried a little different something inspired by Bricks of the Taiwan chapter, which sort of encourages us to go out and try to create Chinese New Year raid packet with MonkeDAO branded ones. And this was a fun little exercise that we did. I wouldn't even say an experiment. But the whole idea of it is that we just didn't want anything that is Web3 related. We just wanted something that is visually appealing and visually just aesthetically pleasing to people. And that's the MonkeDAO raid packet. Well, we'll probably bring them around, and the best thing is that there's no year attached. It's just a very nice MonkeDAO logo, which just looks like a smiley or a monkey face. All right. Of course, there's the SNS, the MonkeDAO.so. If you haven't already gotten it, there's probably still the chance for you to do so. Feel free to go check it out. And as usual, what does the DAO offer? The various platforms that we have. Example, extensions of MonkeDAO through the Build with MonkeDAO. Essentially a grant program that is supported by Solana Foundation. Feel free to go check it out. Not necessary for you to own a monkey, but we always encourage folks. And in the future, we'll have a way for folks to eventually, or the grantees to eventually be part of the MonkeDAO larger ecosystem. More information will be shared in the near future. There's also the Monday Monkey Spotlight. Feel free to go check it out. This past week's edition, we had Skytrade Network and, of course, Monkey Ventures. All right. So with that, this is the 155th edition of our newsletter this week. Shout out to all the amazing newsletter team monkeys for continuing to put this together. We appreciate all of your work that you guys continue to do for us. All right, so next up, we're going to talk a little bit about the annual election. It sounds like Cersei also timed the post just nice, and we have it now ready to share with you. And Cersei has it pinned as well. Feel free to go check it out. As we just announced it maybe a couple of days ago, Imagine pages, one pages, and read for me. Who writes it? Well, the funny thing is that there is no script at all. So that's the fun part, because I can't go off script. All right, so just a note, let me try to link this thread to you guys so you can also follow along as I continue to blabber and blabber and blabber for the next 45 minutes or so. But MonkeDAO's annual election is now live. I think we released those channels, a couple of minutes ago, 20, 30 minutes ago. There are now 4 new additional channels under the section called Governance. V5E1 simply means bylaws version 5, Epoch 1, lead exec candidate. There's the lead exec discussion, and also there's the board candidate and board discussion. As a reminder, there are a total of 6 roles out for election, 1 lead executive, as well as 5 board members. The key dates for you to take out, to look out for. is the nominations that's happening between 31st January to 6th Feb, depending on which time zone, which part of this amazing, beautiful world that you are living in. Your time may differ slightly. So the best way to get the time relevant to you is to refer to the Discord post, because we have this amazing feature called Hammer Time, which gives you a localized time. Unless you're living in Mars or something, maybe we may not be able to give you the accurate time. But as long as you are living somewhere that is quite familiar with the rest of us, you will probably get a pretty accurate time reflected here. All right. So just take note, each of the two different phases lasts for 7 days long. Nominations is essentially live right now. As we're speaking, it is already live right now. So you can already start, sending all your nominations in. You can already start all the chatters, etc., the discussions. But we do want to remind everybody, just take note that the right type of content, or rather, this sounds a little bit weird because I assume everybody will be sending mostly text. But in any case, just make sure that nominations only goes to the nomination channel, right? Where the channels are reflected as candidates. And for all discussion related channels, they are to be happening within the discussion channels. In the event that there are posts that are identified as wrongly sent to the wrong channels, or posts that do not, follow the appropriate sort of format as required, we may have to remove them. All right. So just to ensure that the channels are sort of used for its intended purposes. All right. Just take note. The voting ends also on the 14th February, 12:30 a.m. my time, which should be essentially something similar, but 13th February for the most of us who are maybe living in North America or whatnot. All right. Most importantly, there are two documentation that we need to share with you. It is very important for you guys to be familiarized with it. The full details of the election as well is linked there. We did a tiny URL as well so that it can be easily referred to. The docs of bylaw V5 as well, the latest update is also reflected there. All right. So we also encourage everybody to please take your, conduct your discussions cordially and just be mindful and respectful, because sometimes we do get, a little bit of too much of a monkey business happening in these channels, which may be a result of emotions and whatnot. But as always, always good to be respectful. All right. So that is the annual election reminder. Feel free to reach out to any one of us if you do require any information or some insights as to some of these roles, how they are currently being done or currently being run, etc. And we look forward to seeing your nominations across the few channels and whatnot. All right. So this is it. The annual election exercise right now is all for the fun part. Let's try to bring up Stro. I want Stro to share this with us. Stro, when you're ready, can you please request to speak? Okay, perfect. You're up on the stage now. This is related to the community test that we had. Stro, when you're ready, please take over the mic.
GM monkeys. Hopefully this time you can all hear me, because I don't know what that last week I had some problem with my microphone, but hopefully you can hear me very well. So basically, as Jamie say, we had the community contest for the event that is gonna be in June in NYC. Actually, we were not supposed to say the name of the event because it's still a secret. But I guess it's you guys are. If you guys are on Discord, you will see that the name is gonna be Solstice. 6 of you have already have name Solstice on this. So guys, we're gonna run a raffle later, and the lucky winner of this out of the 6 is gonna win. Is gonna win a Gen 3, while the rest of the guys, of a courtesy of Jamie, each of them are gonna win $50, 50 USDC. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Moon, we are gonna run the raffle later, and the name for the event that we are gonna do in NFT. The event that we're gonna do in New York City is gonna be in June, and it's because Solstice. More info are gonna come. I was about to spoiler something very big, so let's wait for later for the raffle, and that's good for now. Thank you very much, Jamie.
All right, thank you, Stro. As discussed, we're not allowed to mention the name, and therefore we have not intended to do so. But this solstice name, of course, had a lot of pushback internally when it was floated as well. But I think, understanding and recognizing that the intention of this event is more than just Web3 alone, and it's definitely more than just the NFT ecosystem alone, because it's more about bringing the wider community together and also using this as a gateway to try to onboard the mass audience who's just curious about Solana and whatnot. And we decided to kind of take a leap of faith with this, and this meme is something that possibly embodies a little bit more than just some familiar names of individuals that we may be aware of. Stro, can you also get send the sort of explanation of that specific word that you just exposed on the town hall slides in the text chat? Yeah, maybe it will help to clarify why this became one of the few choices as well. But as of now, nothing is confirmed. Note that this is probably just one of the few preliminary names that got shortlisted. And yes, there is a inner meaning to this word that is being floated out, and I'll let Stro send the link there in the town hall text chat thread. All right, so let's move on for now. This was a great way to get everybody pumped up, either good or bad. Nothing beats seeing people sending messages and engaging in chatters. So that's the way. Next time, if we know we need the community alive again, we need to send these popular names that individuals are familiar with, for the good or for the bad. All right, so let's move on for now. Events recap. So Simon, of course, had a very fulfilling start of the year. I think January alone, he has been on more flights than most of us, and he is none other than the monkey, also on the MonkeDAO Twitter handle right now. So let's have him come up here to give us a quick event recap on where exactly in the world he has been all around, and what has some of his highlights been so far.
GM, thanks, Jamie. Yeah, totally happy to take over the mic right now. So I went to Athens DAO, obviously in Athens, and Kastanbul in Istanbul. Before I get started on my stories, if you were there and you'd like to talk about your experience, please request to come up. I'll add you to the stage. You can talk about your monkey experience at either of these events that happened last week. Call out to Boyana and Jess as well, and a bunch of other monkeys that were there. In the MonkeDAO Discord, you can see all the photos. There's a great group photo of us in front of the big burning cat at the Kastanbul event. Athens DAO was great. It was put on by Taki and Dean, which are longtime monkeys. They do the Island DAO stuff. This is the third annual Athens DAO, held at the American College of Greece, I believe is what it was. Very educational focused. Unjust Mouse, a previous exec at MonkeDAO, was giving like a 3-hour blockchain 101 lecture. It was a great onboarding opportunity for people in Greece and surrounding area to kind of learn and get connected. Really well done. And if anybody else was there and wants to come up and speak about it, please do, just request. And then quickly jumped over to Istanbul for Kastanbul, which is a very large, very successful, very hyped Jupiter event. 2 days of a lot of fun, a lot of monkeys. I think they were expecting 600 attendees, and they got over 1,500 attendees. So it was packed. It was a great time. Oh, there's Boyana. Boyana, thank you for requesting. Before I finish on Kastanbul, I'm going to get Boyana to talk about Athens DAO a bit. Boyana, are you good to go?
Yep, all set up.
Nice. Let's tell us about Athens DAO.
So this was the third edition of Athens DAO, and as always, the first day with the talks was amazing. The guys kill it every year with the speakers and with the audience, who is really invested into actually listening what is happening on the stage, and not just hugging and talking outside. So that was the first day of Athens DAO. all the time the weather was beautiful, so it was really hard to stay inside and listen to people talk, but the talks were very interesting, so it was not really that big of a problem, even though 20 Celsius in January sounds amazing. The second day of Athens DAO was had some talks. It had two sort of courses, one of which was more technical and based for people who are already familiar with crypto. It was organized by Turbine. It was more. It had talks that were and workshops done with guys from Metaplex, and it was more technical and advanced. And Grid Academy, which I'm proud to say I'm proud of, hosted the blockchain one-on-one or first steps into crypto course, and we had almost 100 new users who we onboarded on Solana, who got their first wallet, and thanks to Solflare, they also got incentive to finish the courses that our head of education in Grid Academy, our very own Unjust Mouse, built. And through 3 steps, new users were taught how to download the wallet, what a seed phrase is, how to not show them on internet, and also they did some DeFi steps and a bit of learned what staking is. And we're very happy to say that almost 100 people walked out with $90 in rewards for finishing the steps, thanks to our partner Solflare and Bonk, who at the end deposited to all of people who did all 3 steps, deposited $1 million bulk. So the feedback was amazing, and we were very hyped with all the young energy that was at the College, and a lot of people interested in learning more about Solana and asking really good questions.
Awesome. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks, Boyana. Excellent work from Grid Academy and everyone else that was there, Soulflare. Awesome to hear some great initiatives from Monkeys. And on to Caston Bull. Keep it brief. If anybody else wants to speak about it, Diego. I finally met Diego. Finally met Bibsy. A bunch of the monkeys were there. It was a great time. And it was excellent. There was so much going on. There's something going on here, so I'm going to quickly step down from the stage. And Jemmy, you can take over, and I'll chat more in the chat unless anybody else wants to come up and talk about Caston Bull.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much, Simon. Really appreciate that. Of course, as you mentioned as well, these IRL events are literally, some of the most well-hidden alpha within the MonkeDAO family. And the best way to really experience what MonkeDAO is all about is to join up a local chapters and go to an event that is around you. And there are many, especially over the next 1 to 2 months. So feel free to go check it out, because Istanbul has been really nice to see fellow monkeys coming together, especially. All right. So we just also wanted to take this quick opportunity to shout out to our Canadian Monkeys meetup. I think across last week as well, Toronto Monkeys got together for the I believe that was a Team Sampala again, that they had a Lunar New Year gathering. It's really nice to see that Chinese characters in the Canadian restaurant. I guess it's a Canadian Chinese dim sum parlor, so maybe that's why. Of course, our MonkeDAO Vancouver chapter as well. The monkeys look very prim and proper and very wholesome, and that's so nice to see. No one probably is too curious around what went behind the scene after this photo was taken, but what matters is that this photo does look very prim and proper. So that's amazing. All right, so shout out to the Canadian monkeys. Really appreciate them. Always coming together religiously every week. Yes, Kawabunga Jones, of course. You are the one who made this possible for Vancouver, especially. So shout out to you. All right, so that's our Canadian monkeys. Next up, it's going to be a little bit more fun as well. We're starting to get into the fun part of things, meetups, and now we have the aspect of partnerships. So let's bring out the partnership monkey, which is none other than Cersei, to share with us a little bit more around what to expect, and bring out our amazing partner, which some of you may recognize his voice as well. Cersei, without further delay, please take over the stage.
GM, everyone. How are you doing? So last week we had the SNS partnership, which by the way is still live. If you guys have not gotten your .monkeydao.soul domain, please go ahead and get it. But this week we will introduce someone who is very familiar, Renji. Can you also ask the toy machine account to request? So for those of you who are here since December, we would have seen our Christmas toy machine, which we had a lot of sponsors with. Had a lot of fun. Monkeys got to play the toy machine every day with just a little transaction fee of 0.004 Sol, and so the people that made the toy machine, Renji, is back again with their whole ecosystem-wide toy machine, and now they're here to share some information with us. Yeah, so I'll pass the mic to Renji and also the toy machine. I can't really invite them up, so you have to request.
Yeah, hey, good morning, good afternoon. Glad to be in the town hall again. Yeah, we do have a toy machine account who's gonna speak on behalf of the toy machine account. I believe. Yeah, he just requested to come up to the stage.
All right, you got it. You should be up any time from now.
Okay, 1 second. All right.
Yeah,
cool. Take the mic.
Hey, GN, everyone. Can you hear me all right?
Yep, we hear you well. Welcome.
Awesome. All right, first off, is it okay if I pin the toy machine tweet just so it's a little bit easier to talk about and people have a visual?
Yes, go ahead.
Cool. Let me see if I can get that option. All right. It's not letting me add it to it. All right. Well, in the meantime, I will keep talking. So I'm Scotty. I'm helping out represent Encore Labs today for the Soulflare Mega Toy Machine event. So one major thank you to Soulflare for hosting this and working with us. So far, it's been a blast. And overall stat-wise, let me hit you with a couple stats. So total spins so far and claims between all the main machines and all the communities involved, we've had almost 9,500 total spins and claims, which is pretty insane for just a couple days worth. Total spins just from the main machine with all the prizes is a little over 7,500. Unique total visitors so far, we've had almost 2,000. And then let's go a little MonkeDAO stats here. So MonkeDAO, of course, has been around the block before with the toy machine. So no surprise, y'all are in the lead right now out of all the other communities. You have almost 600 token claims and spins. It might be more since I last got these stats. And you have 257 unique total visitors. All right, so impressive stats from MonkeDAO. And a couple important notes here too. The Rolex raffle will trigger next Friday. So that is the 7th of February. That's going to be 5 p.m. UTC, 12 p.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time Zone. And another high ticket raffle prize will be added after that raffle is triggered. And as well as the machine will be reloaded with prizes on Monday. So that thing is loaded at the moment. And one final note here is we want to give out some free spins. So lastly, Monkey Town Hall listeners have a chance for more free spins, and details will be live on the Banana Stand. So make sure you're out there following. And thank you so much. And I'll see if I can get this pinned up again in the meantime.
I pin it up for you. But yes, thank you so much for sharing more about the toy machine. And yeah, monkeys, so far we may or may not have a gambling problem. We are top on the leaderboard of the toy machine. We make up the majorities of spins on the machine, as compared to other communities that have this partnership with the toy machine. So yes. I have picked
if I may, Cersei,
yeah,
so
go ahead.
yeah, if you check the leaderboard, you guys could kind of see there are points that's given out, right? So we are like collecting all the data from all the machines. So, you know, that would mean something in the future, right? Can't leak any information, but yeah, just enjoy. I mean, it's a free token, right, to play. So yeah, just wanted to say that.
Wow, I think that sounded like it's a little bit more alpha than we asked for. But no one is complaining. Thank you, Renji. Thank you to Renji and his team for organizing this and including us in the committee selection and also having MonkeDAO as the very, very first committee. Because if not MonkeDAO, who else? Just kidding. All right, jokes aside, it's a very wholesome exercise once again. The Solana ecosystem-wide involvement and kickstarting it with none other than MonkeDAO. As Renji mentioned as well, they have included MonkeDAO for the free spin, so feel free to go check it out. Just have fun once again. Of course, this is organized by them. Just take note that if you do have any questions, feel free to go check it out. But for the many of us who have tried out the 24 days of Monkey, this would be very, very familiar for you. Just except for the fact that maybe some of us may or may not be able to become Duco whales again. And so, we do apologize for that in advance. All right. Other than that, do remember to have a good time and nothing else. And with that, we'll now transit to Solana Speed ETH Denver. I did not detect Jess. We did message him. All right. So we'd love to invite KZ up to share with us a little bit about Solana Speed that's happening at ETH Denver. So MonkeDAO will be involved, and this time around, it will be us getting involved through Monkey Ventures, and MonkeDAO will be officially supporting the event by sending its sub-DAO or like its subcommittee, which is Monkey Ventures, to be part of this event that the team is organizing. So KZ, whenever you're ready, feel free to send a request for us to have you come up. I will bring you out right in this very minute, and we have you approved right now. So KZ alongside Lena and the team are working to put this event together, and it's so much fun to be able to support them once again and work alongside them. And I can't wait for KZ to come out and share with us a little bit more around what Solana Speed is all about. She should be out anytime soon. Just give us a couple of seconds. We're around the technical issues we may be facing. It's always a challenge, when we try to host these spaces on X. Because it's always a 50-50 on whether if we are able to, bring folks up. And then Jenny continues with the Duco joke. Can we trade the jokers without getting stand behind this time? Well, Goat One Joom. Okay, nice. MonkeDAO is involved in like literally everything. Well, MonkeDAO is Solana, I guess. KZ, can you let me know if you are able to request to speak? Okay, yeah, no worries at all. No worries at all. Just take your time. Let us know if you are facing any issue. We'll continue to bring you out. Sometimes it does happen here and there with some technical issues, but don't worry. We have allocated some buffer time to make sure that we can have a
working.
All right, it seems like it is. GM.
GM Jemmy, how are you doing?
Very good. Thank you so much for making time to join us.
No worries. I do sound a little bit nasally and sick, so sorry about that. But I will be really brief this time. Last time when I was a part of a MonkeDAO town hall, I received some DM complaints about me talking too much. Okay, so I am here on behalf of Lena, actually, to talk to you guys about Solana Speed. Actually, you guys are hearing it announced first. We haven't even sent out official communication yet. We secretly put up a Luma link, and right now we have over 100 signups already from builders. Okay, so for any of you guys who are coming to ETH Denver, there is a event that we're putting together officially through Offline, which is one of the Solana event organizers that Lena is leading, on Wednesday, February 26th. So it's on a Wednesday. It is before the official ETH Denver event start. And the event is called Solana Speed. And just like the speed of Solana, we'll be matchmaking between builders and backers. So Monkey Ventures is one of the backers. We also have Big Brain Holdings officially signed up as an official backer. We also have Outbank Labs as an official backer. We actually also have other types of backers. So for example, Storacha, which is a on-chain storage protocol that is trying to move into Solana and trying to look for builders and help them onboard to have better storage experience, and potentially giving them like some kind of incentive for moving storage over there. So we're talking about backing in a looser sense of the word. And we'll also be doing panels for any builders out there who are thinking about fundraising or kind of just growing in different ways, what are some different ways that you can kind of accumulate liquidity for your protocol? Is it through kind of traditional VC fundraising? Is it through community DAO fundraising like Monkey Ventures? Is it through other community funding or even grants through large infra players that are trying to support builders? So that's the theme of what this event is about, where we connect builders and backers in the Solana ecosystem, but actually at an East Denver event. So we'll be attracting actually a lot of new builders that are maybe building on ETH right now, but are interested on Solana, in building on Solana. And this is a perfect time for actually Monkey Ventures to be there and get exposure to those new builders for the first time.
All right, thank you so much, KZ. Appreciate you taking the time to join us. What better way to assert dominance and show growth in full Solana fashion, very organic community growth, and we're very excited to be able to partner up the team once again to make this happen. And the past events that we've co-hosted with the outside team, the extensions of them as well has been nothing but incredible. So shout out, KZ, appreciate you for helping us coordinate this especially.
No worries. Chuck will be supporting the event, and Lena will be officially at the event as well. So excited to see you all there if you're coming to East Denver.
All right, so if you are heading to East Denver, here's one more event that you probably should not miss. Feel free to ping KZ for any questions. Sorry, KZ, that was unintentional. Hopefully you don't get too many DMs from here. All right, so let's move on a little bit from now. We do have a couple more we just want to run through, and if we do have time, we would love to bring up new monkeys. And if you are new to the committee, just ping some of us in the Discord channel. Ping, Cersei, myself, Simon, Stro, Jeremy, Tom. I wanted to read that comment, then I realized that it would get me into quite a bit of a trouble, so I decided to refrain myself. All right, if you are new to the committee, please tag myself, tag Simon, tag Cersei, just do not tag Tom, and we would love to bring you up later on. All right, so before that, we do have a couple more agenda as we shared. We do want to continue bringing that up. And that is none other than Apex Mexico City. Simon, do you know any alpha around it, and how can folks get organized if they plan to be at Apex Mexico City?
Cool. Yeah. Thank you for the transition, and sorry, Tom. I didn't mean to attack you like that. I didn't think the command would pop that one up. But yeah, Apex Mexico City. Somebody could grab the link to that right now on the Solana website. Apex is the new hacker house, basically. And Solana is hosting 5 of them around the world this year. The first one being in Mexico City, February 7th. And I will be there, and a bunch of other monkeys will be there. So come on out. There's a Telegram group, so if somebody could drop the Mexico City Apex link for the Luma invite, as well as the Telegram invite link, that'd be great. And as you know, these Telegram chats are token gated, so please go to your Matrix profile and connect your Telegram to your Matrix profile, and then you get into the chat. If it says link is expired, it's because you haven't done it correctly. I still deal with this almost every day, and we've had this token gated for like a year, I think. Apex Mexico City, thank you, Jemmy, for posting the link in the chat. That is the link to the Telegram group. Join up. Come hang out with a bunch of monkeys in Mexico City. A bunch of us are coming down from Canada. It's going to be a great time. The link says expires. Okay, Cersei, can we do an exclamation point Cersei in the chat, please? Let's just spam it with her face, and we will put that on the blockchain. Okay, that's it for Mexico City. Lots of fun coming out. And also, what's the other one? NFT Paris. Oh, yeah, NFT Paris. Jess, if you're able to speak right now, that would be great. Just a request. Otherwise, NFT Paris is happening February 13th and 14th, obviously, in Paris. And there's going to be a bunch of fun, bunch of great meetups. Jess is organizing an event, I think February 13th for a lunch. There is a Luma for that as well. If you could drop it in the chat, that would also be awesome. We'll do like a little marketing around that as well later for people who might miss it. It's a lunch on February 13th. Get the Luma, get a monkey, come hang out, have some fun. I think Klano is going to be there. Oh, there's Jess. Nice. Welcome, Jess. Jess, what's happening in Paris? I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. Hi. Well, NFT Paris, as I don't know if any of you was there not last year, but this year they're doing a big Solana community gathering. It's gonna be really big. They're gonna have like 4 events at the same time, ordinals, and it seems like it's big, like compared to last year. I don't know who was there. And we're gonna be hosting like on the February 13th. Thanks CPC for sharing the link again. We're gonna have like a lunch in 15 minutes from the venue, which is gonna be pretty cool, pretty chill. Just like a buffet where everybody gathers, and we all have 4 hours to stay there. So I really hope to see you all there. That's all. If anyone has any questions, please pin me later.
Cool. Thanks, Jess. Yeah, see you all at NFT Paris, February 13th and 14th. Links in the chat, gated Telegram chats. Check out the Discord for all the access. I think that's it for the events. Back to you, Jemmy.
All right, thank you so much. Last but not least, I think we'll bring up Moonsasser to share a little bit around the banana stand updates before we transit to welcoming new monkeys if there are any in the room as well. All right, Moon, whenever you're ready, feel free to take over the stage.
All right, GM. Can you all hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Awesome, cool. So before I go, I'll also end this off with doing the Tensorian raffle, the item that we had up for this week. But before I do that, just want to share a few updates for everyone with regards to what's going on with Banana Stand and some of the updates that we'll be making there, and addressing some of the questions around loading items and stuff like that. So first off, as you all know, we've been trying really hard to kind of crack down on alts. We want to make sure that all active and real participants and members of the community get rewarded, be it with items in the Banana Stand, be it with whitelists within the Discord that get offered to our community. So some of you may have seen some people posting comments about why they have the negative 9999 bananas on their profiles. A lot of that has to do with them being caught with alts. If there is a case where potentially you get caught, but you have proof to prove that it's not an alt, we do review it. So we try to be fair, we try to be just with everyone, but we want to make sure that we're rewarding our active members, and we will continue to keep obviously a pulse on making sure that people aren't abusing the system. Next item being is that in addition to alts, there is like I guess some blatant farming and stuff like that going on, which obviously doesn't drive any value back to the community. So as a result of that, one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to tweak the banana earnings a little bit to reward more active participation when it comes to different chats and stuff like that. Probably reducing a little bit of the PFP stuff. We want members to represent and promote, like have their PFPs on Twitters, because they're passionate monkey members and passionate members of this community. So going to be doing a little bit of tweaking on that. So just look out for that. We'll post an announcement with the tweaks to the banana earnings on that as soon as that's available. The next item is also Gensu chat will probably not get banana rewards. We want to keep that an organic chat for everybody to continue to have organic conversation, which is what we want to see in all of our chats. Members who are blatantly farming and dropping random messages, kind of frowned upon, so just don't do that. Next item is regarding us obviously restocking and keeping the banana stand stocked with items going forward into the future. So there is going to be a budget allocation that we obviously have from the Treasury that will help us support this. We also have other items already in our Treasury that will look to distribute back to members through the banana stand. As you know, things like the Tensorians, which we actually have a raffle that'll be running here shortly, as well as working with different like our partnership teams and stuff like that to continue to have flow of items from the community, from partnerships into the banana stand to be redistributed back to membership. So yeah, super exciting, bunch of stuff being done there. So we want to make sure that throughout the course of being a monkey member, there's always value being returned to in terms of just a separate or bonus feature for being a monkey member. It is not a core utility of MonkeDAO though. So just calling that out. All right, so that kind of sums up. Oh, and then with regards to development, so the development for the banana stand is obviously still ongoing. Don is taking full lead on the banana stand development going forward. So really hoping to have some further updates to share on the development technical side as soon as it kind of ramps up and gets that going there. That kind of sums up the updates that I had here for the banana stand. So without further ado, I'll go and change my screen to do the Tensorian raffle. So as you all know, there was an item, one Tensorian to be raffled here.
Just one note, we also have the Gen 3 raffle that we can run, which will be a lot more exciting across the 6 individuals highlighted.
Can you send me the list of the...
Yeah, we will send you the list, but let's run Tensorians for now. Yeah, I'll send it to you.
First up, the Tensorian one. So let's go ahead and shuffle this. Skip the ads, shuffle the list. So let's see who our Tensorian raffle winner is for this draw. Sweet Nectar, congratulations. You are the winner for this week's Tensorian raffle. All right, let me, give me a second. Let me get this list. Let me get this list for, which draw, which names. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the list of names. Is this in the other Discord, Jenny?
Yep, in the HQ, the internal chat.
Okay, got it. All right. So let me.
All right, let me put it on.
Okay, I think these are the 5 names. This is for the winner of the naming competition. So we'll go ahead and spin this here really quickly.
All right, all the best.
All right, Blaze RN, you are the winner for the naming competition. So, Blaze RN, winner of the naming competition. Results for Tensorians, Sweet Nectar, winner for that. All right, that's it for the raffles. Back over to you, Jenny.
All right, thank you, Boone. Really appreciate that. Congratulations to everyone who won something, especially, shout out to all 354 individuals who submitted entries for the community event, exercise as well, the mini contest that we ran. It is super helpful for us to be able to see all of this community outsourced input. And it's not exactly that we don't want to just rely on, internal sort of suggestions, but we also want to, where possible and appropriate, sort of share some of the initiatives with the wider committee and crowdsource some of the input so that we can involve everyone in the process. All right. So with that, we have come to the tail end of this week's agenda item. Appreciate everyone for taking the time to join us. But we may have time for 1 or 2 intros. If you happen to be a new monkey, please let us know. We would love to invite you to come up and say hi. I know Faber is in the chat right now. Faber, if you are also in the Town Hall audio section right now, we would love to bring you up. Feel free to tag myself and let us know, and we'll bring you up to the stage ASAP. All right. I think I'm seeing a request. Faber, thank you so much. I just saw your request. You've just been approved to come out. Whenever you're ready, we'd love to have you up to come out and say hi.
Hear me?
All right, GM, yes. Welcome to the family.
GM. Thank you, Simon, to bring me up. Thank you, Jamie, for following me for the first. Okay, let me introduce myself. I'm Faber from Indonesia. Jamie, I think Jamie neighborhood above Singapore, and I still can't believe that I joined you guys here. Short story that I go to Cat Stanbel, and my job is to give a little bit Solana, Jupiter Mobile code from the team. They gave me 5 Sol, and my job is to give it to everyone that I knew, to Indonesian people, and I initiative to give to the Cat Temple attender. So I still can believe that I joined you guys in MonkeDAO here. Many thanks to Diego Armando, the man. He gave me barrel, and yeah, I open it and I get one Gen 3, very surprisingly, and I'm very grateful for Diego. Pray for him to get some blessing from God more and more. Yeah, yeah. Long short story that yeah, I'm very excited to be here, join MonkeDAO Familia. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Faber. It is so heartwarming to hear this from you. Appreciate you taking the time to join us, especially from
sir.
where you are from. Yeah. This is not early at all. So thank you so much for taking time to join us. And most importantly, welcome to the family. We're very excited to have you.
Thank you very much, Timmy. Yeah, thank you.
All right, we do have another monkey who just put his hands up as well. Blaze, whenever you're ready, the stage is yours.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to say hello. I don't get to talk a lot. Usually I'm at work during this time, and that's where I'm at right now. But I just wanted to say that I joined the Monkeys probably 6 months ago, and it's just been so cool as my first like big soul project to see all you guys are doing. I'm trying to save up for my Gen 2 monkey and graduate from this Gen 3. I live in New York. I'm not too far from Canada, so I hope to join some monkey events there soon. And then I think you guys are going to be at NFT NYC, so I'm really hoping to connect with more monkeys there. I just had a bunch of people tag me. I think I might have won something in the Discord, so whatever I have to do, let me know. But just know that I'm involved in some of these smaller projects, and my first thought is always, have the monkeys done this? What are they doing? And I'm always trying to get more involved with you guys too. So just thanks for everything you do. And I had so much fun with the Christmas machine and all the tokens and stuff. That was a blast.
All right. Thank you, Blaze. Really appreciate you for the kind words. It's so heartwarming as well, to hear this, especially, your experience with MonkeDAO, your journey with us so far. Well, let us know how we can continue to support you. And it's good to know, most importantly, that you have found a home here as well, just like many of us. So welcome to the family, and we're here to support you. And it seems like you may know a little bit more Alpha than most of us. NFT NYC, I wonder what event is that? With that, I'll leave you for the weekends, and I wish you guys an amazing weekend. Remember to touch grass, spend time with your loved ones, send your loved ones a check-in message just to make sure that they're doing fine. And without further delay, it's time to send the Pump It Up vibes.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you